Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today's Foundation Friday. We're doing a wear test of the Maybelline Superstay Activewear Foundation. This claims to last up to 30 hours. If you guys like unfiltered makeup opinions and honest reviews, subscribe. So then let's get into this video. So the Superstay Activewear Foundation, it is rumored to last up to 30 hours. It is an activewear foundation, long-wearing full coverage with a light as air feel, seamless natural matte finish. And it comes in a plethora of shades. It comes in 24 shades. I have the shade 112 Natural Ivory. It does come with a pump, and we're going to, you can kind of hear it. I'm going to shake it and then pump out just a little bit on the back of my hand. Now, I have used the original Superstay formula before. It was not an activewear formula though. So it was about a year ago that they reformulated this. I just never got a chance to try it. And today that's what we're doing. We are trying the new Superstay Activewear Foundation. We're going to do, I have a pump here, and this is like a really thick formula. And I just want to see, oh yeah, that's like a perfect shade match. The shade I got is 112 Natural Ivory. So we're just gonna wipe it and smear it on my face here. And I did already prep my face with some serums. So that's what we're going with today, is just like a serum primer. So the last one that I did try, it was a full coverage, about a 12-hour lasting effect. And it really did like even skin tone, and it was a very thick formula. So this is just one pump on a little over half of my face. So you guys can see it is covering like my hyperpigmentation, some of my blemishes, but it's not covering all of them. So it is kind of a, I would say it's a medium full. It's not a lightweight. And I'm wondering if we add another layer, if we can build this up to more of a full coverage. So I do have another pump here. And as you can tell, like it is just a very, very thick formula. Do a 12-hour wear test on my channel of the L'Oreal True Match, the reformulated one. And that went through like the ringer. And that's what this foundation is going to go through, is a ringer again. It's getting, we're going to do a wear test, and I'm going to show you guys what and how this looks. Oh, this is really pretty though. Like that definitely, like I have a couple of problem spots, but it almost concealed them completely. And I do have like hyperpigmentation around my nose, and it did conceal that really, really well. This is a really, really good shade match, and I feel like it like blurred my skin as well. And I do have a couple problem areas right here. Now, so when I picked this foundation up, I was actually kind of hoping it was going to be like the activewear concealer that they just came out with. That one I bought is like a recommendation from Angelica Nyqvist, and I love that concealer. And I was like, oh, I wonder if the foundation is going to be anything similar to that, because it's a very lightweight concealer. It literally is just so smoothing and like satiny on the under eyes. And I was like, oh, I wonder if the foundation is going to be like that. But even though it's thicker, it's not clinging to anything weird. It did cover up for the most part, but I can still see them like in the mirror. On camera, you can't see them, but I can still see them in the mirror, especially down here. So I'd say this is like a medium coverage foundation. Now we're going to go in with the Activewear Concealer. This is such a beautiful, lightweight, medium coverage concealer. It doesn't accentuate any of my fine lines at all. And it does a great job of like covering up any problem areas that I do have. It literally feels like you have nothing on your skin when you wear this. It's just, it is so pretty. So just concealing some of my problem areas. The concealer I do have in the shade 10. So it is more of like a neutral undertone. It's a couple shades lighter than my foundation, just so we can use it for a brightening effect as well. We're going to put some on the outside here too. And it layers really well. So when I did do my wear test with the L'Oreal True Match, I had a lot of people commenting that the True Match just looks too lightweight compared to what the old formula used to be, and a lot of people were going to be switching to possibly like a Maybelline formula. So far, I'm liking this. Like in the mirror, it looks really pretty, and like concealer aside, and it's actually like layering really well together. I don't see it oxidizing anywhere, which was a problem I had with the old formula. It oxidized a lot. This one is not oxidizing. Like this is really, really pretty. I look kind of washed out on camera. We're going to spray my face real quick and then use my Microsmooth powder from Sephora. Set everything down. Like, I kind of don't look like I have makeup on. What does it look like up close? Because in my mirrors, it just looks like I don't have makeup on. Like, where's the foundation? I mean, it's there. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. The only thing I noticed is that it really just didn't cover this blemish like at all. Not even the concealer. Yeah. Thanks, blemishes. Thanks. Like it's even the powder on top. That looks really nice. It doesn't look makeup-y on my skin at all. Like it's just, it is so natural looking. It actually stuck to my nose. Let's layer on some bronzer so I don't look so like, you know, I look like a ghost right now. Just a ghost. I like to use my Alter Ego #1. This is like a poofy brush, and then it also is kind of like pointed, but it gets like right in my little cheek crevice. I do have to look at something. So I was having like problems up in here with another foundation that I tried the other day, and that one I'll have a review for too. It's the Tarte Sugar Rush like skin tint one. So I am doing a wear test for that as well, and like a full review, just so you guys know what's coming to my channel. And I wore that one the other day and it clung really bad, like right in here. So like spoiler alert, but it clung really bad right in here. And that one is not doing it. Now, maybe it has to do with the fact that like I upped my skincare regimen lately and I just reformulated. I say reformulated. What I do is I make my own like serum mix out of like a whole bunch of other serums that I love, and they're just like the raw ingredients. So like the niacinamide, the hyaluronic acid, the glycolic acid, the lactic acid, and I put them all into a bottle, and that's how I like use my serums instead of having to do it individually. And then I also proportion it out and measure it so it's like different measurements for each one. And that could be why, because it could have like exfoliated some of like the dead skin I have from my blemishes. But even on the actual blemish itself, it's not clinging funny at all. It looks really pretty. Like, again, where is the foundation? Because I know I'm wearing foundation, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. So we're gonna spray and take my Blonzer from Bare Minerals. This is in Kiss of Pink, which like, if you have known me for a while and you have watched my channel for a while, I say like Kiss of Pink like all the time. So this is like the perfect blush shade for me. And I love this brush. Like this blush is just so good. And it is a kiss of pink. Like I just look a little sun-kissed. And then I actually wanted to grab a highlighter out of my collection because I haven't used it in a while, and I wanted to grab an Ofra highlighter. It was in the Ultra 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I love my Ofra highlighters. I have like the Nikkie Tutorials like trio one that I love, and then I have some other ones, but I wanted to put that on today because I just want some OG highlight. Because like the original Superstay, I tried that a couple years ago. Like we're going OG a little bit. And I also have Star Island, which was also in on that sale. And this is in like a bronzing face palette trio. So it came with two bronzers. This one I got in a boxy charm. It came with 2 bronzers. It came with the highlighter. And I was like, I need to get out my Ofra because like these are some of my favorite highlighter formulas and they're just so pretty. They can be very blinding. You can build them up. I really want to try this one here, the Starlight one. Starling. Star Island. I got this, like I said, in a boxy charm. Oh, that's pretty. Their highlights are just so effortless and like creamy to the touch and so, so beautiful. Like I love their highlights. Like look how pretty that is. So this is what is going on with my complexion. I'm going to do a quick eyeshadow look and then we'll come back for final first impressions, do the wear test, and then you guys will see like at the end of the day. So be right back. Here's the completed foundation with everything layered on top. I used the Sea Talk palette from Olden's Eye for my eyeshadow look. It is the collaboration with Lauren May Beauty. It is gorgeous. It's actually, this one is still available on the Olden's Eye site while I'm filming this right now. The only one that isn't available is the Flora story, so you could still get the Betty Jean and the Sea Talk palettes if you guys are interested in that. I like the green. But if you guys want to see a 3 looks 1 palette with each palette, leave me a comment down below. I would really love to know. So back to the foundation. This is what we're dealing with right now. This is how it looks. And I don't know how many times I've said this in this video. We should probably, editing me should go back and like count how many times I've said this in this video, but where's the foundation? Like my skin looks really gorgeous. I was looking in the mirror even when I was doing like my eyeshadow and it just looks so pretty, so flawless, so like airbrushed, very lightweight, and it just, oh, it covered so beautifully. And then paired with the Super Stay Concealer, like these are gorgeous. But I want to see how it wears throughout the day because sometimes it can go on really, really nicely and then all of a sudden it starts breaking down in certain areas throughout the day. So let's see how this wears. It is currently 11:26 in the morning. I will be doing periodic check-ins on my phone for y'all and then we'll do a final check-in at the end of the night. So this is what it's looking like so far. Hey, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Giving you guys a little update. I have eaten lunch, showing you kind of what it looks like in natural light. It's actually holding up really well. I did have to blow my nose, so you can probably see it's not transfer proof. So you can see like a line where I had to blow my nose and it did rub off on my tissue. So just keep that in mind if you like are wearing this foundation. It's not transfer proof at all. But overall, like it's doing a pretty good job holding up. I did eat a sandwich, so it did wear a little bit like around my lip, but that's pretty normal. I don't see it separating anywhere. Again, like you can just tell that I blew my nose because that's what happens. Yeah. So waiting for the bus for Brax. It's raining. I did take a nap, so it survived the nap, but I did try fixing like this. As you can see, I put on a different lip and it got all over, so disregard that. But I tried fixing my nose. But it survived the nap, so that's a good thing. So it is raining outside. It's fun. But yeah, let's see how it stands up to the rain. It is 10:30. I've been wearing this for like 11 hours. Not the lip. Don't pay attention to the lip. It looks awful. Let's turn this off so you guys can see. So it did wear down really well. Not terrible. I did have to go in and like try and correct some of the, I had to blow my nose. And it feels powdery, like it's not tacky, and I've had some foundations that just never dry down. And this one did. It wore off a little bit like here, around my mouth, my nose. But other than that, like even here, it's not terrible. So it wears down well, and it doesn't look super cakey or makeup-y at all, and it didn't cling to anything weird. So after 11, almost 12 hours, this is my makeup.